Hey, every day's a celebration in the kitchen, but today is a special celebration. We hit 1,000 subscribers, and that's amazing. So, if you're one of those 1,000 subscribers, fantastic. If not, subscribe now. And don't forget to ring that bell, because if you do, you're going to get amazing recipes and a little bit of a story. Today's story is all about cannelloni. Wonderful stuff. Okay, what is it? Traditionally, it's a pasta or crepe filled with meat and some kind of sauce. Now, we're going to change everything. We're not going to use pasta because we're trying a little bit less on the carbs. So we're going to use eggplant. Wonderful. Treat it a certain way so it's going to react like a crepe or like pasta. Meat filling? No way, no meat here. Instead, we're going to use mushroom and walnuts. Walnuts gives a good like meat flavor. Okay, so wonderful stuff. The sauce is going to be a creamy sauce. No dairy though. We're going to use some cashews instead. It's going to be a fantastic dish. Now, why cannelloni? Here comes the story. First job, Sardi's restaurant, 1981. This was a really upscale restaurant. One of the things they did was cannelloni, and my first job in the restaurant industry was to make the crepes and fill the cannelloni. Hey, I wasn't in charge of making the filling. I wasn't that good yet. I would come in on Tuesday, make the crepes, come in on Thursday, and fill them. Wednesday, someone else made the filling. And the filling was made from all kinds of leftover meats and stuff, all kinds of scraps. So it was really a money-producing thing. And that was probably the biggest selling menu item at Sardi's because they made it so wonderfully. They made it with a crepe, meat filling, and they made a shrimp seafood cream sauce on top. And then put it on the oven and got it like glazed. Oh, it was delicious. To my 1,000 subscribers. Hey, 1,001! Was that you who just subscribed? Fantastic. Let's get cooking. So the first thing we have to work on is our eggplant. Hold on a second, I gotta preheat the oven. 375 degrees. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna deal with the eggplant, and what you want is the biggest, fattest eggplant you can find. Look at that bad boy. That's like the size of my head. Beautiful, because you want to be able to fill it and roll it. So if you get a skinny eggplant, not great. If you got a short eggplant, not great. So you want a big fat eggplant, you want it to be nice and solid and beautiful. Okay, we got to peel it. Then we have to cut it. I cut the end off. Okay, and then we have to cut it. I'm using this nice long slicing knife. That's wonderful. And just cut it into like 1/4-inch slices. Hey, I'm putting my glasses on because I really got to slice this right. I can't see nothing without my glasses. Okay. Okay, first I'm going to use some seasoned breadcrumbs. Hey, I got to prepare my sheet pans. Just give it a good spray. Got some spray oil. So spray your sheet pans. Water and breadcrumb. Hey, we're not using egg because I don't want too much breadcrumb on there. Because I want the eggplant to be very flexible. And it's vegan. Water's good. Wonderful. The eggplant just goes in the water. Hey, just tap it on the side of the bowl. Get the excess water off. And then into breadcrumb. Use a dry hand to cover it with breadcrumb. And that's it. You can even see the eggplant right through the breadcrumb. Very thin layer of breadcrumb. Then you can put it right down on your sheet pan. Beautiful. Give it a little extra spray on top. Okay, it's going in the oven. 20 minutes. I'm going to turn it over for another 20 minutes. Beautiful. See you in 40 minutes. Okay, so next thing we have to start with is our filling. Go start with some onion and some carrots. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so we have one nice medium onion, and we're going to dice it. Okay. It's about 1/4 inch dice. Hey, carrots come in all shapes and sizes, so I got a big carrot here. Look at the size of that thing. Gonna be good. My dog's gonna love to chew on this, but I only need a cup of carrots, so do a cup of carrots. Don't worry about if it's 1 carrot or 2 carrots or 6 carrots. Just do a cup of carrots. Give the rest to your dog if you have one. I told you she loves carrots. Hey Bella, give us a smile. Okay. Wonderful. And we're going to use about that much of the carrot. Right now I'm just kind of squaring it off. So I want to make nice little dice, small dice. Good. Then I'm going to cut it into about 1/4 inch slices. Beautiful, small diced carrot. 1/4 inch diced carrot. I have carrot, I have onion. I heated up about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this pan. Cook it on medium low. It's going to take a little while. It's going to take about 10 minutes or so. Okay, so next thing we have to do is work on our mushrooms, okay? I have here 2 pints of mushrooms. I sliced them up. That just helps you chop them up better in the food processor. Like the consistency of ground beef. That's what we're after. Wonderful. Okay, you can see how that's all chopped up nice? Now we're just going to add it to our onions and carrots. Keep it on medium-low heat. And we're going to cook that down for another 5 minutes or so. Hey, a lot of water is going to come out of the mushrooms. That's okay. You can see how the mushrooms now are, it's getting smaller. But you see there's a lot of liquid in there now, because the mushrooms are letting go of their liquid. Okay, so I have here 4 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. Give me a nice flavor. Okay, I'm going to throw in a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning mix. 1/2 teaspoon salt. I like black pepper. I put in about 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. Ooh, that smells delicious. Wow. You know what's going to make it smell even better? 1/4 cup of wine. I'm using red wine. I was drinking some last night. I got some left over. It's delicious. All right. I throw in 1/4 cup. I'm going to reduce that down. Hey, look. That kind of looks like ground beef, right? A 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. Woo! That's a nice filling. Take a piece of carrot. Nice, tender. Very good. That filling's done. I'm going to add a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs. Okay, I add a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs. How much? I just want to bring this together like a filling. I don't want it hard, but I don't want it liquidy either. So I put about a tablespoon in. I'm going to mix it up and see if I get that consistency I want with just a tablespoon of breadcrumb. Okay, so I don't see any liquid left on the bottom there. Can you see that? Right there. No liquid left. Okay, that's good. About 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Okay, and there's your filling. Let's get this cooled off so we can use it in the eggplant. Hey, I'm celebrating 1,000 subscribers. That's an accomplishment. Thank you to you guys. You're the subscribers. Ooh, getting wasted. Okay, so it's time to start to roll the cannelloni. And there's a special technique I like to use with this. Let me show you what I mean. It's gonna be delicious. Hey, 1,000 subscribers special. I gotta make the most delicious food, right? Yes. There's my filling, beautiful. What I want to do, if there's a more narrow side, like you see that? That's more narrow over here. I want that facing me. I want it towards me. And then I want to put filling at least 2/3 of the way up the eggplant. Like that. See that? Beautiful. That's nice. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to roll the eggplant so that inside is like a pinwheel. Okay, I roll the eggplant. So inside, okay, it's like a pinwheel. Hey, that's beautiful. Okay, now I got to make the sauce. Don't forget, I'm using cashews to make that sauce. So what I've done, I took 2.5 cups of vegetable broth and added 1/2 cup of cashews and soaked it overnight. And now I'm gonna make my own cashew cream, make a beautiful cream sauce. Hey, no dairy in this cream sauce, but lots of flavor. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, I just add the cashews and the vegetable broth into a blender. 2 cloves of garlic. You don't have to chop them, the blender's gonna chop it. 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Okay, that's beautiful. Look how smooth that looks. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm getting ready to serve this. It's going to take about 20 minutes to put this together for a dinner. But everything's done. You can take these, make them the day before if you want to. Wrap them up, put them in the refrigerator. And then, you know, before service, take them out. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to throw it in the oven to heat them up. Okay, I just throw some aluminum foil on top like that. I don't want them to dry out. Hey, I got the oven preheated, 375 degrees. I throw it right in there, get it nice and hot. Gonna take about 15 minutes. Okay, hey, it's been about 10 minutes so far. Let's make the sauce. Sauce takes about 5 minutes, and we put the whole thing together. It's a timing thing, okay? Sauce takes 5 minutes, don't forget that. So you'll put it in the oven for about 10 minutes, make the sauce, and then take it out. By the time you take it out, it's been in the oven 15 minutes. Timing's everything. Okay, you got the sauce in the pitcher from the blender. Just pour it into a saute pan, like that, medium high. I'm going to get my rubber scraper, I'm going to mix this gently till it starts to thicken, gets hot and starts to thicken. If it gets too thick, just add a little bit of water, thin it down. It should be about the consistency of like pancake batter. Hey, while that sauce is cooking, I want to take about 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, about a tablespoon of olive oil. Just mix it together. So it's like moistened breadcrumbs with the olive oil. I'm going to use this. I'm going to sprinkle this on top of the cannelloni and give it a little brown color on top. Wonderful. Okay, so that's it. See, the breadcrumbs are a little wet with the olive oil, but it's not like soaked. Just a little wet, so the breadcrumbs won't burn. Okay, wonderful. Here's my cannelloni from the oven. Nice. Okay. I have my cream sauce here. Beautiful, nice and hot. I'm gonna lay a little cream sauce on each cannelloni. Get that all the way covered. Gonna give a nice flavor, nice texture, nice everything. Look at that. That's terrific. Beautiful. Everything nice and hot. Now, the breadcrumbs. All right, I sprinkle a little breadcrumb on top. Look at that. Terrific. I got my oven preheated again, but this time it's the broiler that's preheating. I'm going to put that under the broiler. I'm going to check it like every minute because it's going to be nicely brown burned. So you got to be careful. It burns very easily. So I got to check like every minute. Okay, I think we're ready. Woo! That's beautiful. Look at that. That's wonderful. Hey, this has been really exceptional. Hey, this has been an exceptional ride with me. You know, this is like 1,000 subscribers and going strong. You being a 1,001st subscriber. I love you guys, man. You make me tick. You give me motivation to make more videos. I love that about you. Hey, you think this video is good? Gotta check out my Manicotti video. Woo! I'm making special crepes for that. Wonderful. That's a whole nother video. Hey, check it out. I'll see you there. Thanks again for subscribing. All right.